this symbol. This symbol right here. This symbol right here. Probably, I don't know, depends. But this is an interesting symbol, and some of you are probably asking, what the heck is this symbol? What is this weird piece of ridged metal? What is this? And if you were to guess, the bed for a 3D printer, you would be correct. You would be correct. You would be correct. Today's theme, which I guess you all know from the title already, but for me, it's a surprise. We don't know what it is quite yet in my timeline, but the theme for today is 3D printing. 3D printing items. We will be We're going to be playing with some 3D printed items today. I have a couple of things I want to try, but I kind of just like, this is a weird object, but it's got this texture on it, which kind of helps the print stick to the bed, because if the print doesn't stick, then it's not going to work, and you'll get a spaghetti monster mess. So it's very important that the 3D printers, or the 3D prints stick to the bed. So I thought I might play with this today. If you've never seen one of these, it's like a thin piece of metal, but it's flexible. I'm not sure what it's made of. Flexible metal, and the reason it's flexible is so that you can kind of flex it to get your 3D prints off once they're done. Oh, we get a little of that action in there. It's not quite the big, wobbly. I wonder if it's not bad. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It just magnetizes to the bed, the platform, and this is what gets printed on. This logo, I don't think it says it. Oh no, it does. Bamboo. I don't know if you can see it. It says bamboo textured PEI plate. So this is for a Bamboo Labs printer, which is what I have. It is hiding sneakily. It's right there. You can't see it, but it's over in that vicinity. Over in that vicinity. So, anyway, that's the idea. I just like playing with this. But it's a good object. I'm going to use my beautiful pens. It's pretty loud, which is surprising, but we'll see if I have to, I don't know, try to make it quieter and edit or whatever. But I think it's kind of nice. It's kind of crinkly, kind of solid. And I'm like just like barely letting the pen on there. Like I'm not even holding it. It's just that potent of a noise. I don't know if that's the right word. looks like a window or something, but I'm sure it means something important that I should know as a 3D printer person, but I don't, so that's okay. Okay, there was one more thing I wanted to try. Well, there's a lot of things I could do with this, but I don't know. I don't want to spend too long on each item. Thank you, car. But I don't know. I'll try to mix it up a little bit. Get funky with it. So this is an item right here. This is a pair of needle nose. I love needle nose pliers. They are excellent. They're very convenient. But in this instance, we're just going to use it to rub on here. I think it might be loud, but I'm not sure. Start with this side. The rubber side. That's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. But I did a little test. A little test. I'll be very gentle. Very gentle. Very gentle. Very gentle. I'm sure this probably isn't the best thing I've ever had, but I'm also going very light, so I'm sure it's not the end of the world. Okay. I don't know what I'm going for there, but okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay, we'll put that to the side for now. Now, for the first, what do I want to do? Let's go with the coolest, the most interesting item. It's a very fun, mesmerizing kind of pattern. This was supposed to be a cup holder. Or, not cup holder, like pencil cup. A pencil cup. But, I mean, it works as a pencil cup. But it's a little big. It's a little oversized. Because I was so excited about the design. So that looked cool. I was like, let's just print it. I didn't realize I made it gigantic. So I still use it as a pencil cup. I put some of my pens in here. Oh. Some of my pens in here. So I think it's fun. I like the design. It's a little bit tough on the printer because I don't if you're not familiar with how 3D printers work, is they just print in layers. So obviously it's originally on the bed, just flat, and then it'll print one layer, which would be like this, and then another, all the way up. So it takes a while because it's a lot. But with, if you think of the cross section here, one of these cross sections, there's a lot of little details back and forth between the different, you know, these gaps and everything like that. So the head of the printer is kind of going back and forth. That's why you can see all these little I don't want to call them angel hairs for some reason, but these little tiny hairs. And I probably, if I really was super feeling it, I could go through and try to clean them all up somehow. Maybe with like a, I don't know, some sort of, maybe Scotch Brite or something, steel wool or something on like a Dremel or a screw gun or something. But I'm not that upset about it. I'm not that serious. I just thought it was a cool swirly design. And it was fun. I do like it. It's very satisfying looking. I think it's cool. I like this rim. I like how, I don't remember if I did that on purpose, but I like how these kind of came to points. Actually, I think I did, because I think I modeled this. First, then I added the rim on top and the bottom. I don't really like this bottom edge. Wasn't really sure how to cap it off, but I think it's too thin compared to this. I think it should kind of match it. I wanted like this angle here, but I don't think it looks quite right. But I'm not sure how long it took to print. I want to say like 7 hours or something. I guess it's a good amount of material, but it's just a lot of little tiny movements of getting these little cross section. But it moved like a maniac. But I think it's a fun print. I like these geometric, interesting patterns. And it also kind of has like edges inside the swirl, just based on how I modeled it. Like it's not flat. In here you can see there's little edges. I just think it's a fun pattern. That's really all I wanted to go after. A swirly pattern. What if we do this? It's not very exciting. But I think it's fun. Obviously in here it didn't print super well, but it's also, the reason is because it's, it printed like this. And so in that area, it's printing over nothing, so there's no support. I could have probably put like supports into the model, but this was just a fun print. I don't really care. It works. It works too well. It's too big of a pencil cup. It's like the same size as the pen almost, but I think it's this one actually had a little bit more of a purpose. So, I lose things so often, it's not even funny. Especially the remote. I lose the remote all the time. Even when it's just in my hand. I lose this remote so often. So often. It's crazy. I didn't really mean to do playing with this thing, but it kind of feels appropriate. I love doing that. I feel like I'm exposing the batteries, you know, putting them on blast. They were just hiding behind their nice cozy door, and just BAM! Right out there. So that's interesting. But, yeah, so I lose this thing all the time. All the time. All the time. All the time. So I made this thing so it can hold it. And as you can see, it does an excellent job of holding this remote. I also put like my glasses or I don't know, just random stuff. I could put my pliers because you need them, at all times, of course. I could put my computer mouse in there. It doesn't work as well, but it does work. Okay. But anyway. So yeah, that's why I made this. That's why I made this. Was for this. You can actually tell on 3D prints, oh boy, which side they were printed on, because you can see the texture. This texture, it's the same texture. They printed like this. Whoosh. So yeah, it's cool. But anyway, back to doing this. Oh boy. Oh goodness me. Oh heavens. Back to this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted to thank everybody who watched my last video. That was my very first video. This is my very second video. And I was expecting to get my goal was 20 views. 20 views, which I thought was a bold goal. Obviously, not a lot, but big for a first video. And at least as of recording, I think it broke 100. 100 views. 100. Which again is not that many. But for me, it's a lot. It is. It might as well be a trillion. Might as well be a trillion. So thank you for watching that. I think the watch time wasn't super great or something like that, which curious if it sounds different when it's not on the table. That sounds honestly pretty good, I think. It kind of has like almost like a hollow. You can kind of hear the like hollow wobbliness of it. Kind of right in there. But I think it sounds nice. I don't know which way I had it. I think I had it this way. This way. You gotta be really careful. Everything's so loud when your microphone is very sensitive. So, this was another print I did. I'm very new into 3D printing, but it's very fun. It's very fun. I also did the sides. That's about it. Did some nice billets, chamfers. I messed up this chamfer. So there's a chamfer in there. Right there. But I think I needed to extend the height of this up because, I don't know. I needed to extend the height of this upward, I think, to match this little height here, this height here. But I did it after I made the chamfer, and so it just raised just that bit up. I wanted it to be like the outside where it's just a nice chamfer at the top. This one's kind of goofy, but it still works, and I'm not really super concerned about it. But always room for improvement. Always. This is just the kind of built-in noise it makes from 3D prints because of all the layers. I'm sure you can kind of see the little layer lines. These bamboos are pretty freaking nice. You can pretty much always see the print lines. I think there's techniques to use you evaporate acetone, and I don't know, it's like, I think it reacts with this and melts it a little bit, and it gives you a nice finish, but I'm not that concerned with the finish. I'm more here for utility purposes. It's actually kind of nice as well. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough. That's enough of that. The last item. This video is flying by. The last item is the filament itself. So when you buy a filament, this is what it comes in. Normally it's like vacuum sealed, but this one I've had it for a while. It's still not opened, but it I guess it somehow air gets in over time. But this is like a beige color. But this is what it looks like. There's some crinkly noises, but I started tapping on it. I thought it sounded kind of nice, so I was like, we'll toss appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.